A guarantee? No. No, they're not a guarantee. Um, Again, I don't know. I don't know if you have the same language problems in French, but certainly in the English language, happiness usually means feeling good. If you ask most people in English what is happiness, they'll say it's a good feeling or feeling good. And so that's why my first book was called The Happiness Trap. I called the book that because happiness, if we think of happiness as feeling good, that's a big trap. Because very often the things that are meaningful and important don't just feel good. Like, building a family, having children, enriches your life with lots of meaning and purpose. You guys, you look too young to have children. Do you have kids? Not that you know of, anyway. So, um, but one day, if you do have kids, having children adds a huge amount of meaning and purpose to your life, and it gives you some really wonderful feelings. But it also gives you lots of very painful feelings, frustration and anxiety and irritation and guilt, and remember all the arguments you had with your parents, and it's like one day you're going to go through that with your kids, and so any meaningful life project, whether it's getting a university degree or building a career or building any kind of long-lasting, loving, intimate relationship, comes with lots of painful feelings. So that the things that make life richful and meaningful don't just make you feel good. So in the ACT model, we usually move away from the word happiness. What we tend to talk about is vitality, a sense of being fully alive, embracing this moment of life, making the most of this moment of life, whether this moment of life is full of pain or full of joy, or a mixture of both, as it often is, making the most of this moment. So Steve Hayes, the creator of ACT, one of his favorite sayings that I really like, Steve says, there's as much life in a moment of pain as in a moment of joy. There's as much life in a moment of pain as in a moment of joy. So you've just got this one moment. And whether it's full of pain or joy or both, can we make the most of this moment? And so that's kind of what vitality is, this sense of embracing life, embracing this moment of life. And so, people can be, for example, at a funeral and crying and full of sadness, but also full of love and also fully appreciating this moment of life because there's this loss of this person I love, but I'm also surrounded by other people who love me, and there's this kind of mixture of sadness and love and the whole rich emotional experience that goes with being human and building loving relationships. Now, you wouldn't call it a moment of happiness, but it could be a moment of great vitality.